This show is part of the RetroZap.com podcast network. RetroZap and the Collector's Hut proudly present a special episode discussing everything about The Mandalorian. Blurrgs and Blasters. I get so pumped up.
Me too.
Every single time.
Every time.
I hear the music of Ludwig Göransson for this show. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Have I told you how I feel yet?
I believe it's so good.
All right, guys, that's a show, I guess. Hey, what episode is it? Who cares? It's so good. That's all you need to know. No, that's not 100% true. We're going to be talking about chapter 6.
Yes.
Chapter 6 of The Mandalorian, which is called The Prisoner. Directed by Rick Famuyiwa and aired on Disney Plus on December 13th, 2019. This is a big one, Chris. This was the one where the Mandalorian breaks into a Republic prisoner transport ship.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah, it gets hooks up with the old crew for one last job.
Definitely one last job.
A bunch of scumbags basically.
Yeah.
That he used to run with, and we all had that crowd back in our day, you know.
Oh, we all knew some scumbags.
We all ran with once you get to a certain age, you definitely look back and you're like, yeah, I had a scumbag crowd. There was a scumbag crowd I ran with for a while.
Bad crew.
We got into some things. Some things happened. Some things went down. We don't really talk about it much anymore.
Parents would say they were bad news.
Yeah, where parents would be like, yeah, me too.
Well, they would actually say they're morons.
Well, that's true too. Yeah. Yeah. Which I would say like, yeah, it takes one to know one, right? That's not true. It's not true at all. Yeah, but let's shorten out on you. Getting short outs.
No, it's like perfect.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe it's my headphones.
Loose wire?
No loose wire jokes.
I was just gonna.
No. Yeah, this one, I loved it. I think some people kind of had, I don't know if people have reservations for about The Mandalorian anymore. I don't know what they like or what they dislike. I really can't tell much anymore. But some people didn't like this episode. I don't know why.
I don't know why either, because we're very positive guys. We said that once before, but we're not positive just to be positive. We are really enjoying the show, and I think every episode is necessary.
It's fiction. What's necessary, what's not necessary, that all kind of, you figure that out at the end of the story. You know what I mean? There's only one chapter.
Yeah. It's
only one chapter, You take the chapter for what it is and let's see how it all blossoms and how it relates back to the larger story.
Yeah, well, keep in mind too, this is season 1.
It's season 1.
Knows? We could have like 10 seasons of this. I don't know.
You got to lay down those foundations before you shake them, baby.
Mm-hmm.
You can't shake a foundation that isn't built.
No.
You know what I mean? I'm a construction man,
Eventually you'll have a stew.
I mean, I'm talking construction, you're talking culinary. It all works. Yeah, so this was a big one. Also a little bit of Boston brought into the Star Wars universe, finally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wasn't a stormtrooper.
Yeah, that was good, huh?
Bill...
What do you got underneath the helmet? What are you, a Gungan?
Gungan. Bill Burr. Bill Burr joined Star Wars, and... I mean, I love Bill Burr. Yeah, so many comedians in The Mandalorian. Do you notice that?
Yeah, there's been a handful so far.
Like, everyone's a comedian who's been on the show. It's crazy. And, man, Bill Burr, he did an unbelievable job as Mayfeld.
Yeah.
just kind of a guy with some guns and a gun on his shoulder.
Yeah, like that Predator gun.
Yeah, but it was like a handgun.
Yeah. He
Like-
had handguns all over the place. He had 2 in his hand, 1 in his back, 2 on his strapped on his chest.
Gun guy. He's a gun guy.
Gun guy.
Gun guy.
Sharpshooter.
Yeah. Not a stormtrooper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was funny.
That was funny, man. Yeah. Yeah. Also, Clancy Brown
You know
as
something?
the Devil Man.
You know what was really Deveronian?
Deveronian,
So
yeah.
you know what was really funny is Alexa's like, this guy looks familiar.
I couldn't place him either.
I couldn't place him. And then she was like, oh, it's Clancy Brown. I was like, no way.
Yeah, I only found that out afterwards.
Brother. It's Savaggio
Is that
Press.
you, brother?
I mean, if you guys don't know, he voiced Savaggio Press. And also
The Kurgan from Highlander.
and the crab from SpongeBob.
Yeah, whatever.
Krusty crab guy.
Yeah, that's after my time. He's done a lot of things.
Oh, he was also in Cowboys and Aliens.
He was also in The Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, this is true, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's been in some tings.
He's been around. He was also Ryder Azahi in Star Wars Rebels.
Oh, you're right.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, I am.
The guy with that hat.
Yeah, yes, I am. The guy with the hat.
Yeah, why be wearing this hat?
Man with hat. Man with hat. Savaggio Press. Also, he was also Mandalorian Super Commando.
I can see that.
Yeah.
He has such a powerful voice.
He does. He was oh my God, he was also in the video game Star Wars Bounty Hunter as someone called Montrose.
Oh, good old Montrose, huh?
Who knows? You know, he's done a lot of things. Whoa.
Oh, dude.
Wait.
Starship Troopers.
That's true.
He got the brain bug.
He did. Yeah. He was in Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension.
I don't know what that is.
I didn't know. Oh, it's a wacky movie. That is a wacky movie. RoboCop and John Lithgow and Clancy Brown. Oh yeah. We're talking like 1984, you know? It's RoboCop, you know, but it's not like it's the guy who plays RoboCop.
Peter something?
Peter Weller.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, this episode of The Mandalorian was great. It's true.
And the girl that played the Twi'lek?
Natalia Tina. Natalia Tena as
for
Shion.
all the Game of Thrones fans out there.
Game of Thrones, and she was also in Harry Potter. Harry Potter.
You wish, Potter.
Yeah, she was Nymphadora Tonks in Harry Potter.
Oh, and then you had the guy from Sons of Anarchy. And
Ran.
And the movie you were just saying?
30 Days a Night.
With James Woods.
James Woods. Maybe we should film this thing, you know?
Oh, yeah.
People can't see us turning and twisting our heads. They can't really hear that. James Woods. Like
That was a wacky movie, man.
30 Days a Night was actually like a great movie.
Wasn't a Baldwin in that movie? Like one of the Baldwins?
Was he? I thought it was that kid doesn't work anymore.
There's a Baldwin that's like just I think he was in like 3 things, and that was one of them.
Like Harry Baldwin.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's too many of them. They all like share the same face.
See,
it's unreal.
They wear the same skin mask, and none of them were in this episode of The Mandalorian. Believe it or not, it's strange. Josh Hartnett, that's the kid who doesn't work anymore. Josh Hartnett. Ben Foster was in it, and Mark Boone Jr. That's the Mandalorian.
Wait, what?
Connection. The guy's name Mark Boone Jr. He's the one who played Ran in The Mandalorian.
Oh, in Rebels?
No, in The Mandalorian. The guy with the beard. I've lost you.
Oh, the actor that plays the heavy
set
infantry
man. The episode.
Oh my God.
Yes.
The guy from Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, we rolled way too deep into references. We rolled way too deep into references, and all of a sudden, I lost you.
Well,
I left you on the side of the road, and I wrote down a couple of exits. I circled back, and I'm like, "Yeah, Mark Boone Jr. You know him."
No, I thought you were just talking about a Mandalorian, not the Mandalorian TV show.
Yeah,
he played a Mandalorian,
dude.
I'm like, wait, what?
I went down 5 exits past the stop. The GPS is spinning right now. Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Man. So is a Baldwin in that thing or what?
No.
No?
No.
I guess the guy just looked like one.
Should we edit this out? I don't even know anymore. Do you come here for this or do you hate this? I can't even tell.
All right, we're 15 minutes in. We got to Bill Burr.
We got the Bill Burr and the Baldwin brother. That's not in the show.
That's not in there.
Or
James Woods not in there.
Or the show that Mark Boone Jr. was in. Yeah. So I don't know why 100% like Mandalorian like hooked up with these old scumbags that he knows.
Oh, money, job.
He needs a job, I guess.
Yeah, he's just jobbing.
He's a jobber, looking for money. He's on the run, he's not going to attract any attention. And it looks like Rand and his crew is kind of taking over this old space station. They're kind of hanging out there, And Rand is kind of surprised to see him. And he knows about, everything that's gone down between Mando and the Bounty Hunters Guild already. Word gets around among scumbags.
It's almost like this community. Like we kind of all know each other. We kind of all know what's going on.
So you call them a Star Wars community, like kind of like the dark, scummy underworld of Star Wars. I mean, I know we're part of that. We're
no, but you know what I mean.
I know word does travel fast.
It travels fast.
I will say that. Yeah, whispers, rumors.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, Rand's pretty friendly to him. Nice guy. We're all buddies here. Remember how things were? And yeah. So Rand tells Mando that one of their associates is locked up and is a New Republic prison, and there's a 5-person job to get him out. And but he needs to raise a crest because it's off the grid.
It's off the grid.
He calls it a ghost, and I'm like, oh, remember the Ghost? The Ghost was a cool ship.
Yeah.
It's funny how I went immediately there, But yeah, the Razor Crest is essentially the only reason why Mando got pulled into this job at all. So he starts introducing Mandalorian to the crew. Mayfeld, who's essentially like the number 2 on the team. Whatever he says, it's like as if Rand said it. Is kind of how he put it. And Bill Burr, being Bill Burr, was like, yeah, check out me.
Yeah.
Definitely like,
who's this guy?
Yeah, who's the guy? He just did such a good job. He fits in perfectly.
He does, yeah.
Just being like that wise ass and just tough. And
I wonder if when they're all hanging out, like Favreau, Vince Vaughn, Bill Burr, if Jon Favreau was just listening to talk and was like, if I ever need like another bounty hunter, this is definitely going to be the guy.
He's the guy. Yeah. I mean, we knew it that Boston and Star Wars go well together.
Mm-hmm.
Now everyone knows it.
Yeah.
I think that's really what it is.
And Bill Burr is a superstar. Like, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Like, he's a very well-known comedian and actor.
He's definitely, he's in the top echelon of comedians acting today.
Yeah.
100%. 100%. It's undeniable.
I totally feel like he can hold his own, but he just I feel like he just keeps dipping his toes into the water of acting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he was
choosing
in
the right parts.
Breaking Bad. He was in, he had, smaller roles, in other things. Like, he would play, a detective.
Yeah.
Things like that. But
exactly. It plays like the dead body on a show.
But this role was perfect for him. And I really feel like they were like, be yourself.
You know what's weird? Bill Burr in 30 Days a Night.
No. Oh, no. You made me think, and I was like, that's the one in Alaska, right?
That's the one we were talking about 5 minutes ago.
No, that's a vampire movie.
Yeah, 30 Days a Night is a vampire movie.
No, but that's the one with Josh Hartnett. Right?
Yeah,
or something like that?
Yeah, you got that, yeah.
Yeah, the other one we were talking about was with James Woods. That's a different one. That's two different movies.
You were talking about John Carpenter's Vampires.
Yes.
Okay.
Because the guy from Sons of Anarchy wasn't in the 30 Days of Night.
Yes, he was.
No.
Yes, he was.
No way.
Yes, he was.
Did you look it up?
Yes.
Really?
And also
when is
and also
now
also that thing above my eyes and inside my skull, I remembered it. I've remembered it. Mark Boone Junior. Yeah. So why are you talking about John Carpenter's Vampires?
I don't know, because he's in that.
Mark Boone Jr.'s in John Carpenter's Vampires?
Yeah. He's definitely in it.
Wow. So what you're telling me is Mark Boone Jr. does a lot of vampire movies. He was also in Memento. Oh, no.
Another vampire movie.
Everything is in a vampire movie.
A bunch of Draculas.
Hey, you were right. You were right about that. Mark Boone Jr., he was also in John Carpenter's Vampires. And guess what, Chris? Now that we've unraveled this weird,
this is why this works.
Weird
I said it multiple times.
Chris, you'll never get to believe it. James Woods is in this movie, John Carpenter's Vampires, and guess who else is in it? Daniel Baldwin.
I see. I knew it.
We were just talking about two completely different things.
We were both right. Different movies.
Yeah, it's like we were having different conversations.
But they were still incorporate it in a Dracula-esque movie.
It's like we were in two cars driving on a road, passing each other, going about 30 miles an hour, and we're just screaming out the window at each other.
No, we're just
about vampire movies.
The windows were open. We're driving by and just going.
But it's like John Carpenter, vampire movie, dog, Mark Boone Junior, Mandalorian. That's what happened.
Yeah, we got there though.
We got there. We're here.
Thanks for hanging in there.
Don't hit stop yet. Please don't hit stop yet. You've made it this far.
And I'm assuming the people that are listening probably saw those vampire movies.
Hey guys, I gotta be honest. Like 30 Days a Night was pretty good. Didn't like John Carpenter's vampires.
See, I'm kind of the opposite because those vampires that were in 30 Days a Night were like cracked out, like super fast, super strong
crazy.
ones. And the ones that were in the John Carpenter's one were like
they were more like Draculas.
Yes,
they were like Draculas.
It was more traditional. These ones were more like I don't know,
creepos.
Like, I don't know. I have no idea what was going on. Like, weren't they like scientists? Like, came up with that stuff? I don't know. I don't remember.
No, they were just like they went up to
Alaska, right?
They went up to Alaska because it's dark for 6 months a year up there.
Oh, well, that actually makes sense.
See, this is why I like the movie.
I just didn't like. I don't like when they're super strong. It doesn't make sense.
They're supernatural beings who feed on humans. Like, what makes sense? Why are we talking about this movie?
It all started with Buffy.
No, it didn't. No. No.
Okay, Mando, let's go.
Every time I heard Clancy Brown's character's name, Blurrg, I kept on wanting to call him Blurrg.
Yeah, Blurrg.
It's funny.
They made him look really husky too.
He was the muscle.
Yeah.
That female Twi'lek, Xi'an, who I gotta tell you, I really liked her because I liked how like feral and like wild she was.
It was a different look for the Twi'lek.
You know something? But if you think about, like, let's think of the Twi'leks we've seen. We first saw Twi'leks in Jabba's palace, right?
Yeah.
We saw like dancing ones. We saw
Jedi.
No, not in Return of the Jabba's palace.
I thought we were just going by like all the different ones we saw.
Well, in Return of the Jedi, we saw the dancing ones.
Oh yeah, the dancing.
And then we saw Ula, and we saw the backup singers, I think, were Twi'lek, right?
Well, actually, Bib Fortuna is as well.
Bib Fortuna, yeah, real monstrous looking guy, creepy, filed down teeth,
Yeah, he might have enhanced his creepiness.
They want a one guy, like one of those. So, and like I like that because they were like dangerous. Twi'leks were like dangerous. They were, the women were kind of beautiful, but they were like dangerous too.
Yeah,
and like Xi'an like totally embodies that. Yeah, but then like you were saying. We have like the like Aayla Secura, like a much more refined Twi'lek. You have like Hera Syndulla, much more refined Twi'lek.
Yeah,
these are not like they're not hanging out in the same social clubs. Let's just say.
Yeah, and then you see a bunch of them in the Clone Wars.
Oh yeah, but they were all kind of nice. They were all kind of they were all from the right. They were all kind of from the right side of the tracks, so to speak. They were like the senators, and they were all doing good upstanding Twi'leks.
Yeah, she gave that illusion like you're gonna find her in like a really bad nightclub.
Yeah,
like she's into the bad stuff.
She's robbing people.
Yeah, she was really playing that look too. Like she would be like licking her lips and like kind of like
hissing at people.
Yeah. Didn't she hiss? Did she?
Yeah,
I think she hissed.
She hissed at people.
Yeah.
Like hissed all the time. Like
I'd be like, calm down, take it easy, will you? We're doing a job.
I know. A real wild side. I like that.
Yeah.
And it just reminded me, like a Bib Fortuna, that crackhead that hung out with
Oh, that's Bib Fortuna's crackhead cousin.
Yeah.
In Rogue One.
Yeah, the real crackhead looking guy.
Cracked out. Wasn't he a mayor or something?
He was like 75 pounds.
Yeah. I
cracked out.
I like that guy. He had like a really weird face permanently.
Was so creepy.
Like he was like
yeah, like he lost all like the muscle and like all the fat in his face completely.
Yeah.
It's like, let's take weirdo Bib Fortuna and make him way weirder.
Yeah.
We'll just shave 50 pounds right off that guy.
I liked where their heads were at with that guy.
They fantastic.
Beautiful work.
So Xi'an definitely I like that we're seeing like the gritty side of the Twi'lek culture as well, embodied in Xi'an and her brother, which the prisoner that they try and free. Yeah. So it turns out Xi'an and Mando Hello.
Yeah,
hello. There was a thing there. There was definitely a thing there.
Yeah. I bet you it was a real quick thing.
He likes the wild girls.
Yeah.
Likes them a little wild, apparently. You know?
Yeah.
All right. A toast to Mando, you know?
Yeah, well, hey, we don't judge here. We don't judge.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got to do what you got to do.
Hey, Mandalorian sides with man. You know? He's only human.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's only human. Where we go? Wow.
But I
you know?
So the fifth member was a very, very cool droid, Zero.
I
really liked the head on this guy. He looked like an insect type deal.
It almost looked like a forearm or something.
Exactly, yeah.
But not 100%.
No.
Yeah, and you know, Zero kind of almost like a Death Star droid a little bit too.
Yeah, it was like, let's mash some like really cool stuff together. Yeah. And that's what they came up with in it. It worked. I really liked it.
Zero was creepy.
Yeah, he was creepy.
He was also way too smart. He's like, I'm way better at like flying than you could ever be.
Yeah, way too smart.
Yeah, and like he kind of figured out what was going on too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Berg's funny because Berg like looks at him and he's like tiny. Oh yeah. So like Zero finds like he finds the transmission from Grief Karga, and like it's all you know
he
garbled up and
puts it together.
Yeah, it's gross. But he sort of starts to figure it out, and you know how you can tell like that this crew is a bunch of scumbags. They sound like going through Mando's stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They're like opening like the closets. They're looking at the guns. They're just checking everything out.
Yeah,
like who does that?
Yeah, it's weird. I would kind of just sit there until we got there.
It's very unsettling.
Yeah,
very unsettling.
And it was like that one scene. They were like a bunch of bullies.
Yeah. Little bit, yeah.
It's
like
take
push
his
him
helmet
around.
off. Yeah, take his helmet. Go ahead, pull it off.
Yeah, what's under there? Gungan?
Yeah, like, dude, like.
You know what's funny? I love how that came right after like we were talking. Like, what's he little? Is he like? What if he's ugly under there?
Oh, like you're like, what happens if he looks like Weos Leia?
Exactly. What if he's a Weos Leia face over there? Like Bill Burr's thinking the exact same thing. He's like, what if there's a Gungan under there? You know, little dig at the Gungans, by the way. But you know something? You know something? I feel like Mayfeld's the type of character that would have made fun of the Gungans inside the Star Wars universe.
Right.
You know, I feel like he's the type that would just have no respect for the Gungans. Like, you know, like he kind of embodies the type of guy who would have no respect for the Gungans on the outside world.
You know what I thought was pretty cool? That just the species came up because I mean, no one really talks about them for quite some time.
It's been a while, and definitely not in this era, like after Return of the Jedi.
Right.
You know, bringing it all together. He also mentions Canto Bight, which
does
is
he really?
Cool. Yeah, he compares the Razor Crest to a Canto Bight like slot machine.
Ah.
Yeah.
See, now all of these episodes, I only watched them once.
Okay.
And I'm really looking forward to going back, and I'm actually going to watch them all like a giant movie.
That'll be nice.
Work is hard.
Work is hard. That's definitely true. I want to watch. I just want to watch.
I just
want
to do it, dude. I just want to lay on the couch and just watch it. I bought some popcorn.
Oh.
Yeah, check me out. I actually forgot about that.
Regular buttered popcorn, like smart food. Like what are we doing?
It's not smart food. I don't know what it is.
Caramel corn? Kettle
it's
corn?
kettled. Yeah.
Oh, kettle corn.
I knew if you named a bunch of stuff.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants. Someone's got kettle corn.
Well, look at you, the belle of the ball.
Look at you.
Yeah, so I don't know.
You came a big spender on the kettle corn.
Hey, you know, an extra $1 gets you some kettle corn.
Look at that. You took this regular pupped corn. You made a kettle corn.
Yeah, and I was really cocky about it. I threw it right on that, the register belt.
Yeah.
Take my money.
Figure it out. What a cash. Man, you could be in this crew. This is fantastic. Did you ask them? Did he ask the cashier if they've ever seen John Carpenter's Vampires?
No one has talked about that movie since. I'm gonna randomly guess. I'm gonna say that movie came out at like 97,
98.
Oh my dude! That was a shot in the dark right there.
Yeah. A shot in the dark, like night. 30 Days of Night. Oh wow!
Yeah.
Woo-wee. Man. Okay. So yeah, some other stuff happens, I guess.
So they get
we're not even on the prison transport yet, but they finally get onto the. And you know what? They dock that thing really easily. The plan's going off well, and I love this whole thing like sneaking around the ship and like it's so cool. And then Laurie Goranta did a great job like with the music too. There's a lot of electronics going on, and like it just felt so cool. You know what I mean?
I'm not even like being funny or anything. This is something I actually want to know. If I meet Bill Burr, I met him before, great guy. If I meet him again, I'm gonna say, when you guys land and you get onto that prison transport ship there, was it you that actually did that like little like flip?
Oh yeah.
You know how we all kind of did it at the nearby like playground when we were kids?
Yeah.
And you did that like, ooh, and you always got that gut feeling that you're going to fall on your back.
Yeah, it's like a weird, it was such a nonchalant, like almost like gymnast flip, you know?
Yeah, you put your hands the opposite way like you're doing a pull-up.
Yeah.
But you kind of spin yourself so you land the right way.
You spin forward, down, yeah.
Yeah. I just want to know.
It was very cool.
Like, was that him?
Probably not.
Imagine they got like one stunt guy just to do that one thing.
It probably comes in the contract, right?
Yeah.
Got to have a stunt guy. Best make use of him. Yeah. Oh, but yeah. So they found the child, by the way, in like a closet. Mando was hiding him in there. And he calls him a pet, which is kind of weird. And they think, he's gone soft, because he has to follow the bounty hunter code. I like that these guys call the bounty hunter code soft. Right. Hanging out with those softies in the bounty hunters guild.
Yeah.
These guys operate on no rules.
They were making fun of like, this is the way too.
Yeah, they did. This is the way.
Yeah.
Like they were really like, bullying him around.
Those were like the guys, like, like in middle school, the group of kids that would be smoking cigarettes behind the school, and if you saw them, you're like, oh god, they're gonna take out basketball.
So there was like the punks who like were smoking in the boys' room.
That's them.
No. Then there were the kids who were like outside. Like they would hang out outside the school.
Oh, and they were just like, yeah, we gave up on school. But you're 13. Yeah, we gave up.
Yeah. We punch windows and cars and we smoke cigarettes out here.
And it's all gonna work itself out. Trust us.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, exactly.
Because they know better.
You have a personal vendetta against anyone?
No, actually, no. Like I kind of just cruised.
There you go. Okay, yeah. But I mean, that's who these guys were. That's like Mayfeld and Berg and Sheehan. Yeah. Yeah, like this whole part right here. Like, how cool is this?
Yeah, this is like sneaking around like Metal Gear Solid, like in a box.
Yeah, but this is Star Wars.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, this is so cool. How about seeing all those prisoners too?
Yeah,
when you get that shot, you see a
Rio Durant guy.
You see a Rio Durant. Yeah. I love that. And very cool,
dude. The prison ship is so clean. And those droids are like super strong.
Well, it's all shiny new. This is all New Republic, remember?
Yeah.
Like, which is kind of cool. They're breaking into the good guy ship.
Right.
That's pretty cool. I like those security droids. Very cool looking. Also like when Berg like picks up those two older R1 droids, just like throws one at the other, and he's like, that was fun.
Yeah, and then after like the Mando basically saves everyone's butt and like takes down all those droids.
Yeah.
Doesn't like Bill Burr be like, clean up your mess?
Doesn't he
like
that?
Yeah, doesn't he say something like that?
Like, cut your nails.
Yeah, cut your nails.
He does. He says, clean up his mess. So funny. And then we find a New Republic soldier on board in the control room, and it's supposed to be only droids on the ship. And Mando is like, what are you doing, guys? We can't kill this guy.
Totally the voice of reason. Like, guys,
come on.
He's gonna press that button. And we're all screwed here.
Yeah, and they kill him anyways. You know who that was?
Yes.
Yeah.
I wanted to know that, dude. That we were like thinking the same thing. We're like sizing each other up right now. We're like, I know who he is. You know who he is. I know you know who he is. I know.
Yeah. Have see vampires?
Yeah. Right. Do you want to say it to me?
You say it.
Matt Lanter. Yeah. There we go. I didn't. You want to know why? Like at first, I didn't really put it together, only because the dude's in great shape, and I
didn't notice it at first either.
Dude, the outfit made him look like it's
frumpy.
Yeah, it's like a baggy outfit.
He looked like a dork.
At the end of that episode, when I saw the credits, I was like, whoa.
Matt Lanter.
Yeah. And then we went back and you know what's funny? Alexa picked it up. She was like, yeah, he was the guy wearing the hat in the control room.
The guy with the hat.
And I was like, oh my god, it was him. It was him.
They really dorkified him.
Yeah.
They dorkified that dude.
I think those helmets, the Rebel Fleet Trooper helmets, those are just great helmets, dude. Like, I'll wear that driving my truck.
Oh, yeah. Didn't Mayfeld have a good, he said something about him, too?
Oh, I don't know, like a shovel on his head or something?
Yeah, shovel head or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, it was good stuff. Yeah. And Xi'an killed the soldier with the dagger. She's like that's the other thing. She's like a knives girl.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she has a lot of them.
There throws knives all over the place.
That's why I was like, where are all these knives going? She's like, where they came from?
Well, they're probably really thin. They're thin. So like, if you think like of the size of that bottle right there, sliced vertically, that could be like 20 knives.
Right.
Kind of like throwing stars a little bit.
Gotcha.
Got it.
It's kind of like Danny Trejo. Is that his name?
Yeah.
When he was in Desperado, and he had like all the knives on like his belt.
Now I was gonna say from Dusk Till Dawn because he was also in a vampire movie.
Yeah. This is true.
Yeah. I just want to see how many vampire movies we can connect to tonight.
There is a lot.
There are a lot.
That was George Clooney's best movie.
I agree. Wow. We're doing new things tonight. Yeah. We really are. You could say we're batty.
You could say we're fangs out.
Oh my goodness.
You could say we're thirsty. Okay,
that's tough.
All right, stop.
That's tough. Okay, that was a tough one.
All right, so she throws knives.
That's how you're gonna continue the conversation. This is like nutty. Like our test shows were better than this. She throws knives. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So yeah. They get out the prisoner. Quinn Shin. I never really got a good idea how to pronounce this one. But it's Xi'an's brother.
Yeah. Well, keep in mind when she kills this guy, he presses the button.
Yeah. Later on.
No, that button was pressed.
No, Davin's already done. Yeah, we already talked to Davin. Yeah, and the New Republic is coming. They're on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Bill Burr was like, please tell me that thing was that thing blinking?
It was a blinking?
Yeah, was that blinking?
Yeah. No, he pressed it. And yeah, so they find the prisoner. It's a Quinn of Shin, I don't know. And yeah, he also knew Mando, the brother of the ex-girlfriend apparently.
Right.
And so no one likes each other, and everyone's all happy. Yay, they got the prisoner.
I saw this a mile away.
You did?
Yeah, I was like, they're pushing him right in that cell.
I didn't.
You didn't see that?
I didn't see it. But once it happened, I'm like, I knew I couldn't. I didn't feel good about these people.
Oh, I know they were going to screw him over.
And you know what? I guess old wounds die hard. And yeah, this was literally like pretty much all payback to get back at Mando. They lured him in there, and yeah, they were going to leave him to rot. And Mandalorian got one of the remnants of one of those droids he destroyed.
No, it was another one walking by, and he shot that wire.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, and he
ripped his arm off.
Ripped his arm on and used like the lock on his arm to disable it from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Super smart.
Yeah.
Also, massive flaw in the design of like the New Republic ships.
Why would it be on the inside of the door as well?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a rough one. Massive flaw. Then again, didn't see any Mandos behind bars really there.
Now we get into like the really...
Now we're having fun. Now it's like, now Mando's probably pretty pissed, right?
Yeah, but I like how he takes them out like one by one.
Yeah, now this turned into like it reminded me of a little bit of Alien, a little bit of Predator.
Yeah, especially with the lights flickering like that.
Yeah, he shuts off we go into emergency light modes for like red flickering lights and stuff like that. Yeah, and it's just like, I thought he was killing them all. I thought it was like, yep,
I thought so too.
Dead. Because remember in the beginning of the episode, like they were talking about how bad of a dude Mando used to be. Like, yeah, you called it target practice back in the day when we were just like slaughtering people.
Oh yeah, and she was like, no, he enjoyed it.
Yeah, he had fun. Yeah, and she confirmed he never takes off that mask. Mm-hmm. Never.
That's the Bendu. He's also a cloud.
He's a moose. He's a cloud. He's a moose. He's a cloud.
Yeah, on a spider planet. There's spiders. White. The
moose likes the spiders. The moose. So there's a big moose. He likes the spiders. He's in the Force, and he turns into a cloud.
He's a cloud now.
Yeah. It's funny that never came back.
No.
Hey, Filoni's directing The Mandalorian. Maybe the moose guy can come back.
The moose guy can come back. I feel like he always likes to bring his fan favorites back. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of just waiting.
Yeah, definitely not a fan favorite though.
I feel like some people to come back.
I feel like much like John Carpenter's vampires, we're keeping the Bendu alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no one really is talking about the Bendu. the Bendu except for us.
That's true. Or John Carpenter's vampires.
No. Did you say 97?
98.
98, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
So
that's the ticket.
Yeah, that was the last time somebody actually said the title of that movie. Up until now.
Yeah. I just love how he like went after them one by one. And the one scene that I loved is like you see the Mandalorian from far away, goes black, see him closer, it goes black. It's like so horror movie. You know what I mean?
It's like that strobe, it's like he moves in like 6 feet each time of a flash. It's like bum, 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 bum.
It was such a great shot. Like, oh, he's gonna get him. Go,
yeah,
man,
and he was
go,
like,
go.
No.
Yeah, go. I was like, just like, get him.
Yeah. I thought he was killing them too.
Yeah.
Especially with the door. Like, how did the Deveronian, how did he survive?
I know, right? How great was that? Like, you're like, oh, the door's gonna kill him, just like the old one. He's like, that guy. I don't know if Manu could kill him because the door didn't even get him, and then he blasted him with fire, and he's a devil guy. He's a devil guy. Hello.
You know what was interesting? Like when he was trying to burn his face and he didn't burn it. It's like he's an actual. Not only does he look like a devil,
he's a devil guy.
But he's a devil guy.
He's a devil guy. Apparently the devil guys are fine with the fire.
Right.
He's red skin horns, devil guy. He's okay.
You know what I want to see? I want to see like a chameleon bounty hunter.
I think he is she. I think she's a changeling.
No, I'm talking like a chameleon, like blend like right into with this wall.
With the bug eyes and everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like you walk by and it's just like come right out of the wall or something.
That would be actually really cool,
right?
Chris.
We need to see one of that.
That'd be cool. Yeah. And it just looks like with a weird look, like chameleon look like.
Yeah, like he's like looking at you one way, but he's like checking. You know how they are?
You know, why has no one thought of this? That's a great idea for a bounty hunter.
I want the whole 9. I want the hands to be mitts. You know how they look like mitts?
They move it like really, really slow.
No, that's the twist. Super fast. Just mess with everybody.
See, I think he like sneaks up real slow like that, but can move real fast afterwards. You know,
yes.
like when no one's looking, he's like, Yeah, I want to see a chameleon bounty hunter.
That sounds like a commission job. Our faces on a chameleon's face.
That definitely sounds like a commission job. Definitely, yeah, it's something, all right. Our faces on James Woods' face.
James Woods.
In John Carpenter's vampires.
Yeah, they're all wearing stupid stuff, too. Like, they're like, hey, look at my jeans and my jacket. Let's go kill vampires. I'm like, what are you guys doing?
It's definitely like Edgelord 1998.
Yeah, they're all
stuff.
driving Fords.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, what? Yeah. Yeah, so, he locks them all up, all the bad guys up.
Yeah, they're all there. No one died.
He gets back to the ship and he has to contend with Zero, who's about to kill he's about to kill the child. Found the child. He's like, oh, I get it now.
Psycho.
Yeah. And I don't know if Baby Yoda's like trying to defend himself or if like what's going on, but he starts using the Force on the droid and like nothing's really happening. And then like Mandalorian like shoots him in the back and Baby Yoda's like, what? Did I do that? Like, did I do that?
Yes, that power
like
is
Urkel.
great.
He Urkel looks like, did I do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. But he didn't, But I wonder if the child was like, I have the power. Yeah, I can do. I took him out. I don't know. It was good
I really
stuff.
enjoyed that part because Baby Yoda was like, he did do that gesture. Like, was that me? I do that.
So he took out the whole crew, and the rest of them are locked up on the Republic cruiser. And he goes back to Ran. Mark Boone Junior, who's from movies we've seen. I won't name him here. You guys could look him up yourself. Mark Boone Junior. He's done a couple of vampire movies apparently.
Yeah, he's in there.
And he's like, got the job done. And he's like, what happened to the crew? He's like, don't ask questions, don't name names.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, yeah, I get it. And you gotta wonder if like Rand was like trying to get rid of the crew a little bit, but I don't know.
No, for some weird reason he was like,
he's kind of happy.
But he wanted to get rid of Mando.
Yeah, the whole thing was about revenge against Mando.
Yeah, it was weird. I don't know what their history was, but I like how both of them were thinking the same because it was like the Mandalorian knew exactly what was going on.
He knew exactly what was going to happen.
Right when he took off, like he was yeah, kill him.
He's like, kill him. He was like happy. He was like so nonchalant about it. Hey, great, good. Okay, go kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they take out a gunship, and the gunship's about to attack him. And, well, what do you know? Mando dropped that tracker right into the space station.
Yeah.
And a bunch of X-Wings start coming up. There are the X-Wings. X-Wings have entered the Mandalorian. And who's driving them? But did you recognize the people?
Yeah, Filoni.
Yeah, Trapper Wolf, Jib Dodger, and Stash Ketter. But it was Filoni, Deborah Chow, and Famuyiwa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Rick Famuyiwa. And super cool that they brought, like, you know, it almost is like these are the three who are going to lead us into the new age. You know what I mean? These are the directors.
Well, she's going to be working on Kenobi, right?
Yeah, she's doing Kenobi.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, she's doing all of it.
Yeah. So it was just super exciting to see that's the thing. Like, if you don't really care about the people that make this stuff or go behind the scenes and stuff like that, like those are just normal people, but to us we get really excited when they pop up.
Definitely. I'm really I think that there is 100% chance we're going to see these this bounty hunter, not even the scumbag crew again. I definitely think so. I think Mayfeld will be back. That's the only reason to keep him alive.
Yeah.
You know, for the possibility of them all coming back.
Yeah, and Clone Wars did this a lot. Like, they would introduce characters, and it would be like a season or two later, and it's like, they're back.
That's the genius of Filoni.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't, like, just kill people off for the sake of killing them off. You know, now we have another more, a bigger cast of characters to play with.
Yeah.
They could come back. They could be doing other weird jobs. They could be trying to get back at Mandalorian. They could be wheeling and dealing. You don't know.
Yeah,
you don't know.
A lot of the episodes, people that keep getting introduced, they die at the end of the episodes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So that's why I was very surprised. Like, all right, so they got rid of the droid and the guy from the vampire movie.
Yeah.
And, yeah, so.
And that's it. Yeah, but you still have Shin and Shion and Berg and Mayfeld.
Right.
All hanging out. And I'm pretty sure they're going to be angry at Mando. So I loved it. I think that it was such a fun episode.
Yeah.
It was great stuff. Oh, David W. Collins was uncredited but did additional voices for this episode. Who knew?
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, you know, he went on Twitter to say he was lucky enough to perform voices in all 8 episodes of The Mandalorian, including Stormtroopers, Jawas, and other various voices.
He's such a great guy.
He's the best, man. And, you know, you have to check out his look at Return of the Jedi, the music of Return of the Jedi on the soundtrack show.
Yeah.
Love it. I really, really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. So, yeah, good stuff, huh?
Yeah. Excellent. Gorgeous.
Yeah, that's the show.
That is the show.
Well, we're not gonna wrap up stuff anymore. We're not doing this anymore.
Yeah, you guys, if you found us, then you know us.
Follow the show. Did you have a fun time with us?
I hope you did. This one was rough.
It's like we never did this before. Like we're falling apart in the scenes, but it's all coming together.
Yeah.
Like, guys, if you get one thing out of this show, it's that you should probably watch John Carpenter's Vampires and 30 Days a Night.
Yeah, if you look at this as a whole, it makes sense.
I guess so. But if you look at it minute to minute, we have no idea what's happening.
Yeah, it's not a complete sandwich.
Needs more mayo. Oh, man, I had 5 Guys before I came over.
Oh, nice. What'd you have?
I had a triple bacon cheeseburger.
They do triples?
You can order an extra patty if you order online.
What? Just online? So if you go to the store, you can't get it?
I mean, you could ask, I guess. It's not on the menu, but when you order...
Joe, I didn't know that existed.
Bro, get the app.
Wow.
Yeah, it's great.
The app is awesome. Like? They do, like, meat, cheese. They know what they're doing.
Then they throw the bacon on top. I got some grilled mushrooms on that. I got some grilled jalapenos on that.
Oh, I like that.
A little bit of A1, a little bit of mayo. We're not messing around. Don't need to overdo it. Don't need to overdo it when you get all that going on. By the way, go to thecollectorshut.com and Retro's app too. Then I got a hot dog on the side.
You know, they slice them right in the middle.
Yeah, right down the middle. I got a hot dog on the side because that's a side dish. It was a bacon cheeseburger hot dog.
So no fries, nothing like that?
No, we got the Cajun fries too.
Oh, yeah.
And I got a shake. Have you ever had those shakes? They're
No.
They're delicious. They're delicious. They're absolutely delicious. All right, guys, that's the show. You might want to buckle up, baby. Tell the Kaji Club, I guess. For Chris Salton, I'm Joe Tavano. Guys, we'll see you next week. We only got 2 more episodes of this amazing show. And, yeah, then we're back to no more Blurrgs and Blasters, but Blurrgs and Blasters. From now until the end of our lives. It's never gonna end. It's never gonna end, guys. John Carpenter's Vampires.
I'm afraid the party's canceled. The summits never show. On the wall was penciled. I was foreboding note. Force getting ready. Men began too much. All the wall was suffer. The Wookiee's wicked clutch.